Welcome, precious souls. We're back again. Let's find out what you need to know for the collective watching. Tapping into your higher self, your guardian angels. Tapping into your ancestors. Welcoming them in to share messages. What is it you need to know at this time for the collective watching? If you get called to have a personal reading, one-on-one, online, you can email me at paintingsbycatherine@gmail.com. You can subscribe for free to my YouTube channel, Earth Angel 3811. All of my subscribers, subscribing is free by the way, all of my subscribers only pay $33 Canadian. I'm set up for PayPal or e-transfer, whatever works for you. Okay, let's go a little more spirit. More than one card, thank you. There's someone who's going to be entering the scene very soon, I feel, after a long wait. You've waited a long, long time. They're going to be coming in with an offer, something of substance, something financial, maybe potentially to collaborate with. It's going to have something to do with earthly matters like security, finances. This is a masculine who will be coming in finally with an offer after you've walked away from something. Okay, Spirit, we're going to need more. Wow. Oh, my goodness. Oh, my goodness. After you walked away from some kind of a relationship, I'm hearing. Excuse me. This could be business or friendship or anything, but I'm feeling like it's a romantic relationship that you walked away from. And I feel like what this person is bringing in is going to lead to some kind of massive heart's fulfillment. Oh, I guess you can't see these. Sorry, guys. Knight of Pentacles, the 8 of Cups, the 10 of Cups, and the 6 of Pentacles. So this is going to, whatever this person is bringing this offer, and of course, use your own discernment. Because I read for so many collectives, so many people in each collective, trust your instincts and use your own discernment. But this offer is going to lead to heart's fulfillment, and it's also going to bring a sense of victory to something you've been wanting to achieve for a long time. I'm talking to someone who's extremely creative, and there's some big intuitive idea you've been nudged to follow, to create. And this person is going to bring in a substantial assistance in some way. This is what I'm hearing. They're going to come in to assist. Anything else we need to know with these cards at this time? Spirit guides, thank you. This is beautiful. 10 of Cups. Oh my goodness. Complete heart's fulfillment. I'm seeing the sun. Like the happiest card in the deck is what I see. Throw them on the floor. Okay. This could lead to marriage. This is definitely going to lead to a lot of happiness in your home, stability, celebrations. But I feel like this could lead to marriage. And after a period of waiting so long, okay? So this is someone very stable. They're not just rushing in, okay? They've given this a lot of thought. This is someone who's confident, and they're now moving fast. It's coming in fast after this long period of them considering everything, okay? They were considering everything. Thank you, Spirit. We're going to move on to our little rinky-dinky cards. I'm going to get some more confirmation. We're going to find out what more you need to know. Calling in your higher self to please bring clarity to this so that the people watching know it's for them. They told me to look at the clock. 2:26. February 26th could be a relevant birthday date to someone. Also someone who operates in 6 or 8 birth purpose numbers, life numbers. This is someone with a lot of vision. That's right, you were given this vision. You might be someone who has great vision and you feel like by the time you explain it to people that ask questions, you might as well do it yourself. I'm seeing that you get very frustrated, but you're also the strong one. You're the one that everybody goes to when they have a problem. They lean on you, and it almost feels like there's no one strong enough that's going to be there to let you have your meltdown. This person is going to be that. Now, they are a knight as opposed to a king, but they're going to further their growth together with you, stepping into an excessively confident couple. I'm hearing excessively, if that's, I don't like that word, but an extremely, like a confident, satisfied life. And you're both going to move on to help others. You're going to help others. You've both been through a lot. And this is someone who will be strong enough to be there for you. What else do we need to know, Spirit? Thank you for that beautiful channeled message. Yeah, okay. So this was after a period of when you walked away from something, you claimed defeat. Okay? You said, I'm done with this. I'm not going to keep. Excuse me. I'm also talking as my throat chakra acts up. I'm speaking to somebody who has a hard time with letting go of things. Thank you, Spirit. You normally have a very hard time of letting go, and that's why people in the past have actually taken advantage of that. And you would stay in circumstances longer than most because of your determination. But that determination, that fire in you, why am I getting? I might be talking to a fire sign. Okay, so that could be, has nothing to do with anything, but I'm just getting this. Could be Leo, Sagittarius, Aries, okay? But your determination is what sets you apart from so many. And it's why you can achieve things that seemingly are impossible to others. And it's like you're incredible at inspiring because you get out of there and you just go, I hearing the term balls to the wall, trying to achieve what you want with your visions. Because you get frustrated when people want you to explain and you think, I'll just do it myself. But you finally declare defeat with whatever you walked away from, seeing that it wasn't in your best interest any longer to pursue it or to, you were keeping it alive. I'm seeing like fertilizer, water, you're trying everything under the sun, but it was never meant to stay solid. And you started to see this as you awakened. This is beautiful. I love the energy. I love your energy. I'm feeling it. I've got goosebumps. Your spirit guides are intense too. Yeah, you are a very hard worker, okay? With the 8 of Pentacles. When you set your mind to something, you make it happen. And I think that's what this Knight of Pentacles finds so appealing about you, is that you can also use this determination and this drive to succeed. You can use it with anything. And it hasn't only gotten you in trouble before, but it's also helped you a lot in life. And it's like you're rebuilding, I'm getting. Thank you, Spirit. You're rebuilding completely. And you're starting to really pour into yourself instead of draining your energy with people who don't value who you are. They don't see you because they operate in a lower vibration. They don't even see or love themselves, I'm hearing. And that's what you decided to leave behind you. Okay, anything else we need moving forward? Whoa, that's a lot. I'm not going to resist this. Okay, King of Wands. So I'm seeing someone, like I said, with a lot of passion. Again, the fire sign. Thank you, Spirit. Sagittarius, Leo, or Aries could be talking to. You right now are standing in your masculine energy. So your action energy, your action and passion moving forward, pouring into this work, something that appeals to you and it's honoring a higher vision that you've received from the divine. In case you're not aware, that was from the divine. This is after a period of a lot of anxiety, staying up being kept up at night, a lot of overthinking. The person or the thing, the person I'm hearing, that you walked away from, it really had you up in your head. It was someone who left you feeling confused and you had a hard time digging yourself out of this, but it was the strength this strength and resilience that you have that kept you moving forward and pulled you out of these clouds, which is incredible. And restoring balance, right? Restoring balance from your heart and your mind, your soul, your spirit, and your soul tribe and your spirit guides. They all worked very hard in the background to pull you out of this stale, stagnant feeling of confusion. But you did a lot of healing during that. And that's what's really putting you into this ready to receive this 10 of Cups, which is the ultimate heart's fulfillment. Yeah, it was after spending some time pouring into yourself in your own independent way and not allowing others to pull on your energy anymore. This took a lot for you because you're someone who's strong for so many people, but you started to realize, hey, I need to be strong for me. I need to pour in and be more, I have to be comfortable in my own skin, I'm hearing. I have to be comfortable alone so I can really do some deep searching of what it is I want, what I've been through, and you've healed so much as a result that it's stepping into you, creating your own empire, your own independent wealth. Yes, you fought all of the things. This person you walked away from was also operating in a very low vibration, and it's like they had you. I'm seeing them. They've got you by the ankles as you're trying to ascend. You're trying to level up, and they're trying to drag you back down. And because you're so caring and always thought if I could just do a little more to help them, they'll also come up where I am. They'll understand. But you didn't realize what you were fighting. It was something extremely dark, operating in addiction and very, very low vibrational, unhealed energies and behaviors. And you did all you could, and then you finally released them. And in doing so, it triggered this person that you left behind to do their own healing. So you did a beautiful job. You needed to walk away. Yeah, we're talking about you were with somebody who had almost lacked compassion or empathy. They didn't show love. They were not emotionally mature. They have childhood wounds that they hadn't gone through and done their own deep searching and tried to heal beyond any traumas or anything that was holding them back or that had them constrained. This is who you were dealing with. I feel like I'm talking to a walking tower, and that's a beautiful thing. And your life has not been easy. Everywhere you go, it's like you bring these lessons without even trying. You help people to see the broader picture with your beautiful vision. And when they don't see, and as soon as you walk away, it really points a big arrow for your divine team and the higher self of that person to say, this is what needs to be healed. It's like you trigger them into healing. It's so beautiful. Yeah, you faced in your life a lot of conflict. People that I'm hearing, cooperation and balance was a part of your life. Learning how to cooperate with difficult people and strike balance during and after dealing with them, integrating with them. Also building a solid foundation. I really feel like these are your life lessons. Not to jump and miss steps on the ladder. I see you trying to grab. You're like, I already know that. I don't need to take that step. And then instantly, like snakes and ladders, back to the start if you missed a step. And this was a part of your lesson also, with that gorgeous vision. So you'd see this amazing vision and you try to quickly grab onto it because you have a lot. Your energy is very feisty, fast, very passionate. It is very passionate. It is fiery. And no one can keep up to you. I'm seeing no one can keep up to you. But you thought you could just jump steps, and then you had to learn in life that you have to do it step by step, that every single lesson is so important to the next. Each lesson you were given tools to carry on for the next phase, And you're learning this, or I believe you've already learned a lot of this. And this was after massive betrayal, because now you hold the key. You hold the codes. I'm being corrected. You have the codes, the information. You have, through your experiences, the ability to teach others how to prevent going through these experiences that were very mind-blowing, I'm hearing, and how to how to leave them once you're in them, and how to thrive, not just survive on the other side. So you are someone who's lived a long time in survival mode. And it's so incredible to see you on the other side of this, because it's all about to pay off. And it might be really strange when this person comes in. I'm seeing like, back off, like you've got this sword, back off, like this guard. So you're being asked to just soften your heart space, because deep down inside you are so nurturing, so incredible. I see like the Queen of Cups. I see someone who's very motherly and beautiful and intuitive and very healing. And it's okay and it's safe to be that again. The battles are over, the conflict is over. You've learned so much, and you can trust your discernment moving forward. You will know when the right one comes, and you will know who has the intentions that match your vibrational frequency. All right, let's see if I could read one of these cards. Look at them. They're so funny. They're hard to read. There's like so many words crammed together, but the messages are beautiful. So I'm doing it. I'm doing it. You've been through a lot, sweet, precious soul. You've been through so much. It's time to be strong for you. And I just got massive goosebumps and chills, because your true counterpart is going to be galloping in on their steed soon with an offer that will help you finally. And they will be strong enough to support you so that you can carrying out bringing these beautiful visions to life in this world. Shadow work. Okay, I did a reading, honest to goodness. I think it was just before this one, a few hours ago. And out of all these cards, okay, and I shuffled them real good while I was blabbing away, the same card came out as the last one, shadow work. This is all about healing those childhood wounds. And every single person on this planet, I don't care who you are or what you believe, we're meant to peel back the layers and take a look at childhood traumas, childhood woundings. Why do we keep finding ourselves in these cycles? What is it about ourselves that we needed to believe that we would even settle for this? Or that we believe this, that we are incapable or lack confidence? All of that work is going to be done by all of us at some point in this life if we are to ascend and have freedoms in the spirit world, okay? We came here to level up, and leveling up we're going to do by doing this shadow work. Because when we reach the spirit world, we will, everybody says, are we going to heaven? Are we going to hell? There is no hell. In all the people that ever have researched and done this past life regression, which I do, in all of that, there is no hell, but the level of what awaits you on the other side in this beautiful, loving, peaceful realm is the level of vibrational frequency you are reaching in this life. So the more shadow work you do, the more you peel back the layers and face all those little demons inside and embrace that shadow side that kept us in survival mode so we could get through those difficult moments. The more we understand where it came from, who was it that put these labels on, what these patterns are, and break them, the higher our vibrational frequency will get, freeing both our ancestors and us in the spirit realm. I'll try to read this again. I should have memorized it from last time. Explore your subconscious. Explore your subconscious to review hidden aspects. I can't believe I'm reading this slow. And heal from within. Okay. Explore your subconscious, which is your soul. Okay. To review hidden aspects and heal from within. Self-discovery, deep healing, and unveiling. Oh my gosh, that was actually hard to read, and I've read it already today. That's pretty sad, but can you see that, guys? It is really hard to read, but it is all about childhood wounding, okay? Some people are naturally avoidance because in their life growing up, it was never safe to express emotions honestly. And those are the ones who end up being sarcastic, or they'll be in a relationship. As soon as it gets good, they leave. They sabotage. Some people are people pleasers. I was one where it was always safest as long as everybody was happy. So you actually empathically connect with everybody around you and know what they need before they even know they need it. And boom, you provide it. But that is so draining. It is just as unhealthy as the narcissistic behaviors. It's all unhealthy. These are all defense mechanisms. These are our ways to survive. And until we come out of it into a healthy space, which is why you're called to do this alone. Some people are so afraid to be alone. They jump relationship to relationship to relationship. They're afraid to get into their own skin and do the shadow work so that it's not being interfered with or tampered with by energies of others, and really delve deep and cry it out and see it all and have those aha moments. That's why I got certified in all of the fields that I did, so I can help people through traumas and to get these aha moments and go, oh my gosh, and you start connecting the dots and you go, whoa, and then a bigger wow. And then after a while, before you know it, you're so healed that you have a beautiful, healthy detachment to the opinions of others. All of the things that you're experiencing, you could see the betrayals as a lesson, and you don't take it personal when other people project their insecurities onto you or their fears, and nothing stops you. And then suddenly you're so very connected with Source that you get downloads like crazy and you live fully in the moment, and you don't need to make plans. In fact, you can't make plans because you don't know what's happening next. The only thing that is consistent in my life that I have to plan are my appointments for people who want readings or healings or past life regression or inner life regression, the appointments. Other than that, my sweet dog and I, we just live a free life. And this is what is coming to you after doing all this shadow work. So if people get upset that you're not around for a while, you just say, you know what, I'm taking time for me. It's worth it. On the other side, you start to realize everything that you once believed was a fantasy life or daydreaming is what's real. And what you believe to be a real solid life, the things you should do, burdened by others, is not even real. You get to manipulate this environment. It is all energy. And you, with so much vision that I'm seeing, you of all people, you're getting this gift early in life. It doesn't matter what your age is. You'll see that people are changing around you, but you'll see that you're one of the first in your family, I'm hearing. And it's going to be an interesting challenge for you. Don't bother explaining it. Just say, I'm taking time for me. If you quit all your jobs, say, I'm taking time for me. Whatever it is, you will be divinely supported once you step on this healing journey, because that's when you're vibrating a higher level and you can get some massive help from your spirit guides. Trust me, I'm speaking from experience. And it's about not being afraid to look at the ugliness within, the things that we don't necessarily want anyone to know, and to really examine them and say, oh, wow, that was unhealed. And I'm really grateful that I've learned from that, and I'm never going to do that again. And I forgive myself. I forgive those who've hurt me, because I know that we came here to learn this lesson together, and I release them with gratitude for the lesson and all this good stuff. So again, guys, if you get called to have a personal meeting with me or a personal reading with me, or if you're interested in any of my healing, please email me at paintingsbycatherine@gmail.com, and subscribe for free to my YouTube channel, Earth Angel 3811. I put a lot of information and guided meditations on there, and I'm also working on some sweet things. Of course, I've got to keep creating, and the more you create, the more you will achieve, and the more you will ascend. So hang in there, you precious soul. You've been through so much for a reason, and now you've got tools that most people around you probably don't even have in their arsenal. So good on you. Keep shining.